I'm sure by now all of you have heard and seen the story of Dikoo and his altercation with the Asakaa boys. And I have a few things to say to that. In fact, I have just one thing to say to that. Do not inherit someone else's beef as an artist. For those of you who are lost, let me give you a brief recap. You know the Asakaa boys, right? And you know Kawabanga, one of the original members of the collective. Kawabanga left the group because of some differences that they had, and so he decided to do his own thing. So he starts rolling out with Dikoo, a young, very talented up-and-comer. I think you should check out his music, he's very good. So naturally, Dikoo empathizes with Kawabanga, and to prove his loyalty, he inherits Kawabanga's beef that he had with Asakaa. So what does he do? He starts going at the boys by throwing shots on X and calling them out every chance he gets. And it all culminates into the altercation that he had with the Asakaa boys at Kweku Smoke's revival concert. Now the point of this video is to show you why it's a bad idea to inherit someone else's beef as an artist. And I'm going to give you some examples from Ghanaian music history. Example number one is this guy right here by the name of Nee, also known as the King of Accra. The King of Accra produced some very iconic Sarkodie songs like You Already Know and Around the World. He and Sarkodie used to be very tight. And in 2016, there was a very huge rap beef between Manifest and Sarkodie. And during this beef, Nee did something very interesting. He was very loud and vocal in trying to prove his loyalty towards Sarkodie. So at the slightest chance he gets, he would throw shade to Manifest and his camp. All the while he was doing this, Manifest and his team had spotted him. They had seen what he was doing, but they decided not to speak on it. They didn't say anything about it. They watched on as Nee treated the beef as it was his own. Nee treated the whole situation as if the beef was between Manifest and Nee. Now here's why that's a bad idea. Nee is a producer, a beat maker, and as a producer, anyone at all can call on you, including Manifest himself. Anyone at all can call on you and be like, yo, King of Accra, cook up a beat for me. But when you do this, it might prevent some people wanting to be affiliated with you. And that's exactly what happened. It turned out that Manifest had already recorded a song that Nee produced, a song which featured Samini, which Manifest was planning to release. But because of what Nee did, Manifest chose not to release the song anymore. Because when he so release, any money that the song will make, Nee will enjoy a share. So Manifest denied Nee of that right just because Nee decided to inherit Sarkodie's beef. Now the King of Accra went on Twitter to rant his heart out. The Manifest team were like, nah, we are never going to release that song. Now here's the kicker. You would think since Nee chose Sarkodie's side, their loyalty will continue for life. Psych. Just about a year after this whole Manifest versus Nee thing, Nee and Sarkodie himself, whom he chose his side during the beef, had a falling out. You would think their loyalty would have continued for life, but no. King of Accra came out to reveal that Sarkodie was apparently not paying him for his beat or something. And that was it. That was the end of the relationship between Sarkodie and the King of Accra. And just a couple of months later, we saw a photo of Sarkodie and Manifest eating at the same table. And this picture proved to the world that Sarkodie and Manifest had squashed their beef. And now Nee than the third person. Wow, you can't continue to work with Manifest any longer. And at the same time, wow, on Sarkodie, you can't continue to work. I can make another example out of Guru. Everyone knows how he got introduced to Guru. Obrafo featured him on a song that threw shots at Ochiame Kwame. So automatically, he had already inherited Obrafo's beef with Ochiame Kwame. But what happened next? It wasn't long before his vocals were featured on a song that threw shots at Obrafo himself. And now he was caught in the middle. Obrafo won't work with you anymore, and neither will Ochiame Kwame. So Charlie, it's in titi, and I say, I get it. You are trying to prove your loyalty and all that. And I also get that Dikoo may have done this as a publicity stunt to get people talking about him, and it's working. So I guess there's no such thing as bad publicity. I just hope it works in his favor and helps him with his career and all that. But please, do not be inheriting people's beefs. It's really a good idea.